At the most recent PPA event, the CIBC Texas Open, this simple yet critical stacking error cost the team of Federico Staksrud and Alshon the gold medal. I'm going to show you how. To avoid possibility of any confusion, let me lay out two things clearly. Number one, this is not a video against stacking. I absolutely love stacking. In fact, I think competitive teams should stack. This is me here in a senior professional tournament stacking from the left to the right as a left-handed player. Number two, I know stacking. Not only do I know stacking, I've developed the leading stacking course available anywhere, the Stacking Lab at the Better Pickleball Academy. Now this video here is not a video to explain basic stacking. If you don't know how to stack, I'll put a link up here that you can check out and you can learn how to do exactly what we're doing here. This is a video about an error that occurred at the PPA that cost the #1 seed a gold medal. We're going to pick up the action in Game 4 of this gold medal match. This is a PPA gold medal match, meaning they're playing 3 out of 5. And we're in a contested fourth, 7-7 is the score. First game, Ben and Gabe won at 11-1, pretty convincingly, obviously. Games 2 and 3, though, were won by Federico and Christian. So they win Game 4, they are the gold medalist. Obviously 7-7, anybody's game. But these are the moments where we want to make our move if we're Federico and Christian. And what we don't want to do is needlessly give up Game 4 because of a, again, simple yet critical error in our stacking. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run through all of these rallies from 7-7 to the end of the game to see just exactly how much this stacking error cost Federico and Christian. So Federico's coming all the way across here. Let's stop it here for a second. Ben's getting ready to hit his third. And we have Federico still navigating the court. See what happens. So now look at the fourth. So Federico is running as fast as he can, maybe Usain Bolt even speed, but he's having to run from off the court, or off the screen I should say, all the way across here to get up to the non-volley zone line. That puts him in a tough spot to hit the fourth. So he's hitting the fourth under duress. Ben's hitting it hard at him, and you have Gabe Tardio moving in to put pressure. So let's see what happens here. You never want to see Gabe Tardio or any opponent doing this on their fifth shot, and it doesn't end well for Federico and Christian. This point is attributed directly to an error on stacking. Very next rally, don't even think about it. They just put the hand up, we're going to switch again. They're always going to switch. This is what we refer to as robo-stacking. Robo-stacking creates a situation where you're always under duress in unwinding a return stack when you're under attack by your opponents like they were there. So the error here is robo-stacking. It's just switching all the time, no matter what, without processing the reality of what's happening to us right now. We're going to see it again here. We're going to see just continuing to switch every time. This is the Christian Alshon timeout where he takes a towel and it takes a minute. So here we're going to see another switch, right? And then we're going to see pressure again, right? Off the line, hitting the fourth. That's a tough situation. You have Gabe Tardio coming across again. I mean, it looks like a replay of the first rally we went through. It's not. The score is now 9-7. You know, he's going to attack this ball here. Christian does a good job, but Christian's under duress there, right? It's just a tough situation to play like this. Here they're going to get out of it because of a missed drop after a tough situation, but they started off in a really bad spot because of the unwind of the stack, robo-stacking, as we say. So here we're going to see another situation. So this one here is going to be basically, it's a mirror image of the other side. So now we have Christian coming from all the way over here, all the way across over here to get to this position. This court, nobody there, right? Because it's been vacated. Where do you think Gabe's going to put this ball? Probably over here, right? Somewhere over here. And let's see what happens. Look at that, right? So now Christian is having to hit a ball off balance that's at his knees. And now we have the best player on the planet, right? Gabe's partner Ben coming forward to put pressure. That can't be good. And I don't know about you. I don't ever want to see that if I'm Federico and Christian, if I can avoid it. If it happens, it happens, but I don't want it to happen because I'm robo-stacking, because I'm committing this error again and again and again. And this is a common error that the pros have, particularly the male pros. They don't almost ever come out of stack situations, and they just create these really awkward positions for themselves when they're playing. Same situation here. Look at, you have both players here, right? And you have Christian having to come over, which hurts him later in game 5. He's trying to cover too much court. Federico's still trying to move in. Where do you think Gabe's going to put this ball, right? He's going to put pressure. Now you have Christian having to come over and cover, and now I have 2 players on one side, no player on this side. And why? Why do I have this court formation? Because of the stacking error. The stacking error of just simply always unwinding the stack puts us in an untenable situation. And now you're basically going to have a battle here. Don't really remember how this one ends, but it's basically, you know, you're just out of sorts. You know, even if you get out of the situations, you're just out of sorts. This video is made possible by the PPA. Really appreciate them providing this content. If you're going to go to a PPA event, put a link down below. Check that out. If you like this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But here's the thing on this, right? The difference between the players that hoist the trophy and the players who don't, oftentimes is something as relatively simple yet critical as a stacking error in your play. If you want to learn more about stacking, check out our stacking lab. I'll put a video down here you can check out in the meantime. Be well, and I'll see you inside our next video.